Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. So in the Arabic lesson today, we are going to start with the fail. Alhamdulillah, we are done with ism. So before doing the fail, we need to review the pronouns because they are going to be really important in the study of fail. So we know these are the pronouns in their original form. So huwa means he, huma means both of them, hum means they, hiya means she, huma means both of them, and then hunna means they, and they for the feminine. Then anta means you, antuma means you two, antum means all of you, anti means you in the feminine form, antuma means you you two, and it can be used both for the masculine and the feminine, and antunna means all of you, and then for the feminine, and ana means I, and nahnu means we. And whoever does not know the pronouns, I've done a separate video for that. You can watch that to memorize them. I'm just reviewing them here so that I can start with the fail. And then there are the attached versions of the pronouns as well. For the huwa, it's going to be who or he. Huma is going to remain the same. Hum is going to be whom or him, and it's they. Then hiya, which is she, is going to in attached form, it's going to be ha. Then huma is the same, and hunna is also the same. Then anta is going to be changed into, in the attached form, it's going to be ka. Antuma is kuma, and antum is kum. Anti is ki. Antuma is kuma again, and antunna is kunna. And then ana is ni in the nasab form, and e in the jar form, and ana means I, and nahnu means we, and its attached form is na. So we need to know these pronouns by heart before we'll do the fail. So if you don't know them, just memorize them first. The original pronouns are always rafa, so all these pronouns that we did, their status is rafa, and then the attached ones, they can be nasab or jar depending upon where they come. And so now we are going to start with the fail, and in the fail we are going to do the fail mazi first, which is the past tense. And fail basically is a word that is stuck in the past, present or future, so it has a tense with it, either it's in the past or present or in the future. And today we're going to start with fail mazi, which is the past tense. So first look at these words, a few of them. Nasara, darasa, kataba, istaghfara, ta'allama, ta'awana, sami'a, karuma. So there is one thing that is common in all of these words, that their ending is a. There is a zabar in the last harf of each of these words, right? So they all have a at the end, not a at the end. The a at the end means he. So nasara means he helped. Darasa means he studied. Kataba means he wrote. Ta'awana means he cooperated. So when they in fail mazi, we are going to look at the endings of the words, and from that we'll recognize that it is like it's fail mazi, and also like who is doing the act, right? So if there is a in the end, then it means that he. So the he is coming from the a ending. Now let's look at another form. If we change nasara into nasarat, we add a ta in the end, so that will change it into the feminine, and this will mean she helped. So darasa will become darasat, and it means she studied, and it's in the past, right? Kataba will change into katabat, she wrote. Istaghfara will change into istaghfarat, she asked for forgiveness. Ta'awana into ta'awanat, and she cooperated. So this is the second form in which we know that this is for the she doing the act in the past. And then let's look at the another change that we can do in nasara. So we can change into nasara by adding an alif, so that will mean both of them helped. See, it will change into two people, so both of them helped. And darasa changed into darasa by adding an alif, so both of them studied. So if you add a ta, ta, it will become she, and then if you add alif in the end, then it will be for both of them doing the act. Now if there's another way that we can change it, that if we change into nasarata, now this is just nasara, right? Just adding both of them helping and both of them studying. So if you add ta and an alif, nasarata, then it will mean both of the women help. This will change into its feminine form. With the ta, we always know that it's changing into the feminine form. So nasarata is going to be both of the women helped, and darasata, which means both of the women studied. So when we added just the ta, then it was singular, and now we added with alif and ta and alif both, that will means both of the women are doing the act. Now let's change it into another form, which is that if you change nasara into nasaru, you add a vav in that, and alif is just in the writing, so we don't actually pronounce it here. So nasara to nasaru, that means they helped, and then darasa into darasu, that means they studied. So up till now we have studied different forms, like if you have a ending, a zabar ending, that means he helped, he is doing that. If there is at ending, you just add a ta in the end. So that will means that she helped. If you have a alif in the ending nasara, that means both of them helped. And then if you have ata, yani ke you add nasarata, so that will means both of the women helped. And if you have a wow ending, that means they helped. So let's look here. Nasara means that he helped. Nasarat means that she helped. Nasara means that both of them helped. Nasarata means that both of them and then feminine helped. And then nasaru means they helped. So there are others also which we are going to study tomorrow, but for now you have to remember that these endings, because in fi'l mazi we look at the end of the word to find out who is doing the act. And so if there is a zabar nasara, that means he is doing the act. If there is a ta nasarat, that means she is doing the act. If there is nasara and alif in the end, that means both of them are doing the act. If there is nasarata, yani ta and alif, that means both of she. And then nasaru, if you have a vaw in the end, that means they. So this was the video for today. Tomorrow in the next video, inshallah, we'll continue with the fail mazi, and we'll study for some more forms in which it can occur. That's all for today. Fi aman Allah.